Congratulations, adventurers! Welcome to Roll for Felicity, where I play serialized one-shots in a multitude of systems with assorted players. Today, the player is me. I'm playing the game Time to Kill by Gila RPGs. Hello, Paige, aka Dungeon Mom, in chat. Let me give Paige a shout-out. For anyone who's not already following. Dungeon Mom is great. She has a D&D stream called Don't Split the Party. That's very, very fun. And it's a group of friends just playing D&D. It's a good stream. Hello! Okay, so let me look at what I gotta have. Okay, so this game is a journaling game, so you'll notice I have a little journal up on screen. And what I'm doing in this game, which I'm excited to play because it's pretty, I feel like it's pretty different, like the tone of it is like pretty different from a lot of other games that I've played on stream. Oh, let me do this too. You can get it for yourself on itch, and also it's in a bundle by Gila RPGs right now that's like a bunch of his games for like $50. So now's a good time to get it because you can get in a bundle. But yeah, so I'm playing as a hitman or woman. I'll just read the intro note to it. You're a professional hitman out for another routine job. Your target is set to arrive at a hotel soon, and you've arrived early to make sure you're there to greet them. Take a seat in the lobby, check your watch. Looks like you've got some time to kill before it's time to kill. And that's the intro. So for this game, I have... Where did I put? I only have like 3 things, and I lost one of them. Where did I put that deck of cards? Oh, I set it down over here. Okay. Hang on a second. Okay. We're gonna hang out while we're ordering our food. Nice. I already had dinner, and the thought of getting Indian food makes me even more hungry. It's pretty warm. I could turn on the AC, but it's pretty warm. But then I'd have to, I just like having the breeze. You know? I like having the fresh air. But I was gonna have my hair down for stream, and then I was like, it's too warm right now. I don't know the exact temp, I just know I'm a little sweaty. Okay, so I have a deck of cards that I'm using, and then I also have a D6 that I'm using. MoveBot is supposed to do the ad break while I'm on my starting student screen. And MoveBot always does it like right at the... I think I have to adjust my settings because I want it to do it automatically right when I start, but then it's always like I'm a little bit into the actual stream and it's like time for an ad, which is kind of defeats the purpose, right? Because I'm running ads so that people don't have pre-rolls. Okay. So, I get a standard deck of cards and remove the jokers and the ace of hearts, which I've done. Set the jokers aside, you won't need them, hang on to the ace. The ace of hearts represents your target, the person you've been hired to kill. You will learn more about this person as you play the game. Shuffle the deck of cards, which I'm currently doing, and then I shuffle the ace of hearts back into the deck. Do I want a completely random experience? So I could do a shorter game, and then you shuffle the target into the top third of the deck. For a standard game, into the top half. For a longer game, the bottom. For completely random, shuffle the target of the whole deck and let fate decide. What do we think? Do we want to do the whole deck, or do we want to do a standard game? Maybe a standard game. So let's do half. And I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to shuffle this half. So I don't know where it is. With your target shuffled into the deck, make sure you have a D6 and something to record your moments with. I've got it. At the top of the page, write your name. You're now ready to kill some time. Does anyone have ideas for what this, I think I want it to be a man, a hitman. All the illustrations are, like, masculine, and I think that's fun. hitman. So what's a good name for a hitman? I'm thinking about that. Time to kill is played in moments, indeterminate amounts of time where you will plan for the job ahead, learn more about your target, reflect on past jobs, and remember why you're doing this. Each moment is made of 4 parts. Roll, record, keep, and evaluate. You play through moments until you find your target, and then it's time to kill. Okay, to start a moment, roll the d6. And draw that many cards. Look up at the prompts. Record. Okay, so you resolve all the cards first, then you record the moment. And then you have cards that you keep. Okay, let's figure out the name. I think that's shuffled pretty well. I'm trying to think if I should do I'll do a regular name, and then maybe during play what my my name as a hitman is will come up. I'm thinking Philip. I don't know why. Philip. Oh, thanks for the lurk. I'm still thinking of a name. Philip. All I can think of now is Philip Fry, which is not what I want. Phillip Ingals. Let's do that. Where am I typing right now? Oh, I'm typing there. Okay. Phillip Ingals. And then I roll. Time to roll. I'm sitting in this hotel lobby, and I got a 1, so I draw 1 card. Wouldn't it be, it'd be a pretty short game if I just immediately draw a card. It's a 10 of clubs. Yes, it is a Spencer game. No, Phillip Ingals, not Philip Bagels. Philip Bagels. Phil Bagels. Okay. Prompts. Clubs. 10. Looking at the lobby clock, you panic. A glance at your watch shows the lobby clock is off by a lot. I don't want it to be Philip Bagels. Maybe something bagel related can be my fake name. My hitman name. Okay. I guess I should do this as like an internal monologue. Philly Bagels. Oh no, hello. Philly cream cheese bagel. I didn't even do anything this time. But hello, Sam. Maybe Philly Bagels. But that's not an intimidating name. If someone's like, I'm gonna be killed by Philly Bagels. But at least that is related to his first name. But hello, Sam. How are you doing? How's it going? Have you had any of your? I saw you were doing the thing where you were doing little like coffee dates, like virtual coffee dates, which seemed super fun. Have you had any of those yet? Oh, my lighting is not good. Oh yes, also I said this to them on their stream, but happy anniversary, Melanie and Tag. Actually, my wedding anniversary is coming up. Not to center myself, but I just realized, I don't know why, like my dating anniversary I tend to remember, but my wedding anniversary I don't, but it's in like a week. I'm playing a one-shot on my anniversary actually, but not with Mike. Well, thank you, and yes, they've been wonderful. It's such a fun idea. Oh, nice. You're doing with Tyke. That's awesome. I thought about doing one with you, but I'm so bad with, like, virtual calls. Like, there's a Discord that I'm in that, like, they get on voice chat, like, all the time, and I just, like, never do unless we're doing something. I don't know why. But it sounds very fun. I'm excited for you two to hang out. I'm sure it'll be a good time. Alright. So I'm doing this in, like, kind of a first-person thing. I think it's gonna be... Should I do... Now, here would be a good time... I feel like when I do drafts, I'm really bad about sticking to the same tense, but you don't often get the opportunity to write in first-person present tense, which is... a lot of people don't like first-person present tense, but I think it's fun for some things. And I think this might be a good one for first-person present tense. I'm sitting in the lobby of this hotel. And I instinctively check my watch, even though I know I'm early. I'm always early. Because being late in this profession is a good way to blow your cover. I look at my watch and then look at the clock in the lobby and realize it's off by a lot. Oops, by a lot. Cece, my cat. It's always like, I've literally been sitting at my computer all day because I was working on D&D stuff, which was really like me trying to work on D&D stuff and then looking at Twitter for like 20 minutes and then being like, I have to do D&D stuff. So I've been doing that all day. And then I was watching Melanie and Take's stream. And she has not even come over here. And then as soon as I am live, she's like, I'm going to meow at you and jump on you. I realize it's off by a lot. At first, I'm just irritated. I don't like an inaccurate. Can I spell? Clock. It's just my disposition. What if people started saying, instead of disposition, they just said dispo? Like, that's just my dispo. It's just my dispo. But then I start to worry. If this clock is off, are all the clocks in this 2-bit hotel also off? What if... I'm gonna say this is old-timey for this clock thing to matter, because if it was now, your phone would not be off. So I'm gonna say this is in, like, the, you know, the 20s or something. Because then the watch, you know, a watch being off matters. How's the anniversary today? It was, I mean, I'm sure Melanie and Tag will have a better answer since they were the one doing it. But I was in chat and it was fun. They played, what was the game called? I keep wanting to say it's Wizard something, but it was something, Wizard of Legend? Is that what it was? Or Hero of Legend? And it was a cute time. Yeah, I got it in the solo but not alone bundle. And I was Wizard of Legend. Okay, yeah, it is Wizard something. Everyone in chat sound off with the name of the game. Yeah, it looked really fun, and it was like pretty different from any other solo game that I've played. A game which very indirectly made Wizard Pals happen. So it was a good almost anniversary of Wizard Pals stream. Alright, so what if my target set their watch by this clock? I might be here a lot longer than I want. Whoops. And the longer I sit here, the more attention I draw. Fuck. Okay, so that's record. Then the next thing I do is keep. All numbered cards are worth 1, but you only keep the highest number. So I have a 10 right now, so I'll be keeping this one for a while, I think. I don't have a face card. After recording the moment, look at the drawn cards and set aside the highest valued card. If there's a tie between 2 more cards, keep all tied cards. I only drew 1 card. These kept cards should be sorted based on their suit. This will allow you to see which instinct is currently the strongest in your mind at the moment, so you evaluate. Discard everything else. You won't be needing them anymore. They were just idle moments in your life, fleeting and forgotten during another routine job. I only drew 1 this time, so it was easy. Yeah, Melanie was great on the OK Cryptid stream. Yeah, that's one of the things I thought was cool. So basically, this game, I have a card in here that when I draw it, that means I'm seeing like the target that I'm here to kill. And so when I get to that, it partially, like, my top instinct kind of influences what happens. Okay, so take stock of your emotions. Each suit is associated with a powerful instinct that is driving you. Whichever suit has the highest total value is your dominant instinct at this time. Whether you embrace that instinct or fight it is up to you. So, I did that. Okay, and then, okay, what is each instinct? Clubs represent events that are happening. Oh, instinct. When clubs are dominant, you are feeling paranoid. There's too much going on around here. A lot of attention. Are you being set up or is it just the nerves? That's so funny that I wrote, the longer I sit here, the more attention I draw. Fuck. And then the club is my dominant instinct and it's paranoid. That's cool. Alright. Then I roll the dice. Yes, please tell me about your OK Cryptid game. A Nightmare Slenderman Tree Monster. That sounds very cool. Was it, so the times that I've played OK Cryptid, it's probably one of those things of like when you observe something, you change it. And the times that I've played it's been definitely more like silly because I'm a sillier person, I think. But so was yours more silly or was it more like spooky or horny or how did it go? I rolled another 1. Okay, 1 card. 3 of diamonds. This job required an extra bit of prep work, something you don't normally do. What was it? Well, I guess I have time now to check. Okay, so now I should decide maybe some things about... should I decide some things about the person? I guess I have to decide some things about the person. It was certainly silly. The monster looked spooky, but also was really into photography. That's very cute. And you succeeded. That's great. I really thought the Piss Boy stream, I really thought that we were not going to succeed because we were in such bad shape the first, like, half of the stream. And then we managed to pull it together. Alright, so what would be an extra bit of prep that I would have had to do for this murder? And also, if you're in chat, feel free to suggest things. Every time I do single player games, I'm always down for suggestions. Okay, I guess now I have time to check. Make sure. Now I have time now to... I feel like it's either a getaway thing or like... maybe I have to... That doesn't seem like... I'm thinking it would be something where it's like I had to make some kind of like injection or poison or something so that it would seem, so whatever this murder is seems like natural causes. And I think normally I just am like, you know, I just kill people with a gun because that's probably one of the easiest ways to do it. So I think, what I'm imagining is it's like, I'm thinking of like a titration where it's like you have to mix things and then it like turns pink, but like it has to be like the right color. So I'm thinking something like that. Time now to check this vial. It's in my, is it a chest pocket? Chest pocket. Breast pocket. Isn't it called, wait, what is that pocket called? Pocket of a suit here. Breast pocket, I think. It's in my breast. Is that right? What? Why is that the one I'm streaming? I do not remember what any words mean. I think that's right. I don't know what, as soon as I'm streaming, I'm like, I don't know any words anymore. It's in my breast pocket. It's in my breast pocket with my handkerchief. I pretend I need to blow my nose and discreetly, I don't know how to word this, but it's like kind of like go like this, like pull your jacket and look down and discreetly peek into my pocket. This is probably, every time I do a single player tabletop game, I'm always like, is this annoying? But I'm just like, like the way that I talk while I'm typing. Okay. I also have had like such bad like brain fog lately. That's part of the reason why I was having a hard time writing D&D stuff, because I just like could not focus on anything. The problem is normally I wouldn't, so my D&D game is on Sunday. Normally I would be more like working on it Saturday, but Saturday I have plans, so I can't do it then. And then I also really have to do it because I have D&D on Sunday and then I have Monster Hearts on Monday, which Monster Hearts luckily is like a lot less prep. But with Monster Hearts, I like to go back and watch the previous session in like double speed, and take notes, and like that's how I figure out what I'm gonna do next. D&D I sometimes do, but not as much. Yeah. So like I just am having trouble like, I don't know. I'm just having trouble like, and then always when I'm doing, with, I don't know why other tabletop games not as much, but D&D specifically, I'm always like, why is this character doing this? Oh no. Yeah, I'm sorry. Scheduling is annoying. I have to reschedule the Thirsty Sword Lesbian stream, and I don't know when we're gonna do it because next month I don't think there's a free day. I don't think there's a day that everyone's free, so we might have to push it even further, which is kind of a bummer. But okay. Anyway, yeah, I'm writing like all the big bad stuff for my D&D game, and I'm like, why is he doing any of this? Why is the big bad doing any of this? Okay. I guess I have time now to check this file. It's in my breast pocket with my handkerchief. I pretend I need to blow my nose and discreetly peek into my pocket. Still, what color should this poison be? I don't want it to be red. I'm thinking like blue or purple. Still that light purple color. Good. I'm no chemist, so it took me a couple of hours and a bunch of tries to get the mixture just right. A gun is easier, but this job paid well enough to make it worth my while. I think that's good. Yeah. I'm sorry. It would be nice. I mean, you could just announce it, but not say the date yet. So you could just be like, we're doing it, but we don't have a date yet. I saw you message me, but I didn't look at it yet because you messaged right when I was like starting stream. Okay, so we still have, since I only drew one card again, we still have the same thing. So right now my paranoia is stronger than my clear-mindedness, because that's diamonds. Dumpy's not even the easiest person out of the group, which is a surprise, because normally I feel like I'm hard to schedule. Part of the reason is because my June, I need to schedule my one-shots for June, and I haven't. I've scheduled one, but not the other. All right. Let's draw. Oh, I have to roll the dice first. 4. Okay. 4 things. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Still the target hasn't shown up yet. So we got the King of Hearts first. Oh, this is interesting. This is the second time this target has been assigned. The first didn't happen for one reason or another. Why? If you keep this card, remove the highest valued spade from your kept cards. I don't have any spades right now. Okay. Interesting. Okay. That is a cool prompt. Okay, so I think okay, let me think. When it all comes down to it, I'm lucky to have been given another shot in the first place. Okay, so I think if this is a second time of me trying to get this target, they're probably someone pretty important. That either means there's somebody pretty important, or there's somebody who's very, like, hated. And I already decided that there's something about it that has to look like an accident. So I feel like it's not... Maybe... I mean, I did say, like, kind of 20s. So maybe it would be, like, a mob boss or something. Maybe it's another hitman. If you want to make it look like an accident, it would make sense for it to be another hitman or like a mob boss, because you don't want a retaliation. Okay, so let's see. What's a good mob boss name? The last time I tried to take down whatever. I wonder if there's a mob boss name generator. I bet there is. Mob boss name generator. Mobster names. Oh, fantasy name generator has my back again. Is there anything more valuable in this world than fantasy name generator? Ooh, okay. Let's see. One of these is Bendito the Kid Caparelli. I do like that. The last time that also, I'll immortalize it, aka Philly Bagel. just a silly name. But okay, so last time I tried to take down, what did I decide? Yeah. If we're going like mob territory, then like Philly Bagel is like a good hitman name, because delicious. It is making me want a bagel. I don't know why I'm so hungry. I already did eat dinner. I had a big bowl of broccoli and mushroom like stir fry. And not really stir fry, but like it's kind of like broccoli chicken from like a Chinese place, but it's with mushroom instead of chicken. And I'm still like hungry after having that. Okay. The kid. Well, get your food then. Get your Indian food. Did you decide what you're ordering? What's your, well, I guess you probably could. I pretty much, I'm very basic. So if we get Indian food, I either am getting saag paneer or like butter chicken are usually my go-to. But if I go to like, if it's a buffet, then I like to get a bunch of different stuff. But it's like, if I can only have one thing, it's either going to be saag paneer or butter chicken or tikka masala. It's so good. And naan, and whenever they have mango lassi, oh my god. And, what's it called? Gulab jamun, the cheese balls in the like rose syrup. I'm making myself so hungry. Almost what I almost did today, because okay, so my biggest non-important gripe is that Taco Bell took away the Mexican pizza, which was one of my go-to things that I would get, and it came back today, and so I almost texted Mike and was like, "Can you get me a Mexican pizza?" On your way home from work. And then I was like, we just got groceries, I should just make dinner. But maybe next stream I'll get a Mexican pizza and eat it on stream and celebrate the return of the Mexican pizza. Okay, this is what I mean as I have not been able to focus today. The last time I tried to take down the kid, what was the reason? I want it to be that I failed. The last time I tried to take down the kid, I rushed it. I tried to take him out with my handgun, but I didn't realize he wasn't alone until too late. Ooh, samosas. Saag paneer. I don't think I've ever had Batora. I don't think I've had that. Samosas, that's the other thing, is always a go-to. Samosas, chicken, garlic naan, paneer pakora, chicken, makhani, butter chicken. That sounds so good. We're exactly as basic as you. I mean, it like, if I can have a bunch of different things, then I get, like, you know, more unusual stuff. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I like, but, like, if I can only get one thing, then it's, you know, it's gonna be something basic. Because it's just so good. The samosas. Oh my gosh, there's a place near us that has such good samosas. They're, like, huge. They're, like, this big. I didn't realize he wasn't alone until too late. I was able to get out by the skin of my teeth. Is that the thing? I think so. And was lucky enough that they didn't see my face. But now they're all on high alert. Hence the need for the... Oh, maybe it's... I was thinking like a poison, but there are some poisons that if you just get it on someone's skin, that like it goes into their bloodstream. So I think that's what this is. That's why it was like kind of hard to make, because it's like it has to be not noticeable. Hence the need for the poison. The poison and my gloves. Okay. That's good, I think, for that prompt. Okay, so that's the king. And then I also got the 3 of spades. Learning and adapting is how you stay alive in this business. What was your last job like? I kind of, since it's all happening in like the same time, maybe that was my last job. I don't think that was my last job, because I don't think you'd want to have another attempt so soon. Between then and now, I tried to take some more discreet work. Keep a low profile. Last guy I killed was an insurance job. Took that one because I had to make it look natural too. Same method as this one. Seems like it worked out okay. This old lady let me know that she got the insurance money. There we go. 9 of hearts. The 5 links to the target could be worth more to someone else alive. Will you go bounty hunter instead? I can't help thinking about the other offer. It's more money, but I've never taken a kidnapping job before. Oops, before. My job, in my line of work, you really don't want the target around to talk about you later. It's a tempting offer. Oh, maybe I'll have it be, plus you can never really trust the FBI. The FBI offered me money to kidnap this guy, and I'm saying no. You can't trust the FBI. Okay, 8. Does the FBI pay people to kidnap people? I think so. 8 of spades. This line of work takes you all sorts of places, many nicer than this hotel lobby. Think back to the most interesting location your work has taken you. Okay, time for a new paragraph, I think. And 15 months. Oh my god. Hello, welcome. I can't believe I've been streaming for that long. But thank you for the resub. How are you? I'm playing a game called Time to Kill, which I'm playing a hitman. Where is the time gone? I know. It's crazy to think about. Same hat. Oh, are you also 15 months? Oh! Another resub, thank you! 15 months. I really don't do enough for subscribers to justify people resubbing to me. Like, I don't know. Like, you get the emotes, which is great, but I'm always like, I should have more incentives. Like, for a while I was like, I'll do one shot. Like, what I want to do at some point, I think, is for subscribers do a one shot every month off stream that people can play in. But then I was like, a lot of the people who are subscribers I already play tabletop games with a lot. So I was like, I think scheduling that would be hard. I really get that. Happy with streaming and everything. Yeah, I really like your new... Oh, let me give you a shout out too. I really like your, the art that you put on Twitter of your, like, the Final Fantasy, like, art of you. It looks like the Final Fantasy logo. Also, let me do some shout outs, because Angela, first of all, everyone's probably already following Dreamy, but if you're not, she's great. She plays a lot of Final Fantasy, and right now she's playing through, Final Fantasy 14? I don't know which one it is, the newest one, the current online one, with a friend who hasn't played before, and it's really fun. When I reveal my model, I will be making you and all my friends retweet it. Well, I'll retweet it probably even without you making me. But that's exciting. And then also, I don't think I shouted them out. Shout out my friend Tag. They were just doing an anniversary stream today with their partner Melanie. They're playing Wizard of Legend, but they also do tabletop stuff. So if you like tabletop stuff, you should follow them. And I'm going to be on their stream sometime soon to play Wizard Pals. I don't know exactly when. Okay, so the prompt I just got is 8. The line of work takes you all sorts of places, many nicer than this hotel lobby. Think back to the most interesting location your work has taken. Okay. So I think this is definitely like a dingy hotel. The longer I sit here, the more I realize that this hotel not only looks ratty, it smells terrible too. Why on earth someone like... What did I decide the full name is? I know the kid was the... Benito Caparelli. Why on earth someone like Benito Caparelli would be staying here? I have no idea. I'm thinking maybe the most interesting location my work has taken me. Makes me wonder why. So I'm imagining this is a rival mob boss. Oh. Sydney 9 Lives Mongelli. That's a good mobster name. Fantasy name generators. Okay. Makes me wonder why Sydney 9 Lives Mongelli even sees him as a threat. After all, she's got money to stay wherever she wants. Trying to think, it would be someplace like maybe I was a bodyguard for her. That's a very cute emote. That's a very cute little confetti emote. I like that. She's got money to stay wherever she wants. When, maybe something like coming up with her. No, it wouldn't be coming up. My first ever job was as one of her personal bodyguards. And that was the first time I ever left the country, too. I'm trying to think of where it would be. For some reason, I'm thinking, like, Greece. Like, it'd be cool. Like, it would be cool to go to Greece. I spent a summer with her in Greece. What's, like, a cool... Let me look at islands in Greece. Why isn't that coming up? Notable places in Greece. Mykonos. My bot putting in the music, I thought you just put maybe. And I was like, I don't know if that's a place. Also, my music is very quiet. Is that better? I couldn't even hear that. Yeah, let's look up Mykonos. Is that how you say it, Mykonos? Most famous cosmopolitan. I mean, it is gorgeous. Yeah, let's do that. Greece. More specifically, the weather was gorgeous. The weather was gorgons. The weather was gorgeous. And we had all the what I'm trying to think of what would be. I'm imagining like fresh fish. Ooh. What about is calamari a thing in Greece? I mean, I know, like, obviously it's everywhere, but, like... Ooh, sea urchin... Lobster... This all looks so good. Shrimp... So I could really say whatever. Yeah, calamari. Let's do calamari. You probably, I don't even know if you can see. Yeah, you can't even, oh yes you can. When I do the side click. For a second I was like, you can't even see why I said that. All the calamari we could eat. That's not how you spell calamari. Cece, what's your problem, lady? didn't smell like stale. Well, I'm imagining something that I don't like the smell of, but if this is the 20s, probably everything smelled like stale cigarette smoke. So maybe we'll say sweat and dirty dishes in that hotel. That's for sure. Okay, so that's that prompt. So now, this is my first time actually drawing multiple cards. So, let me refresh what I'm supposed to do. Now the music is a little too loud for me. Okay. Every card you draw has a certain value to it. After recording the moment, look at the drawn cards and set aside the highest valued card. Okay, so I only keep one. If there's a tie between two or more cards, keep all tied cards. Okay, so that would be this king, I believe. These cards should be sorted based on their suits. This will allow you to see what instinct is currently the strongest in your mind. Discard everything else. You won't be needing them anymore. They were just idle moments in your life, fleeting and forgotten. Okay, so I believe then that I keep this King of Hearts, which makes that my highest feeling, which is hesitant. When hearts are dominant, you are feeling hesitant. Maybe you've done this for too long. Maybe it's just this target in particular, but you're not sure you can go through with it. This is such a good game. I really like this. Okay, let me roll the dice. Another one. I'm getting so many single cards. Okay, 5 of hearts. The target is connected to a friend of yours. Is your friend aware of the hit? What will you tell them when they notice the target has gone missing? Interesting. I shake my head to stop thinking about Greece. That was the last. My keyboard is so loud. Last time I saw. I'll just say Bobby. That's a good name. That was the last time I saw Bobby before he defected. Maybe that's why 9 lives once Benito dead so bad. He's the one who ruined everything and split us all up. Hey, stop. What's your problem, ma'am? Here, let me get her little toy. You wanna play with this? He's not going to understand why I gotta do this. He sees the kid as an older brother. I want it to be something like the whole reason. No, something like if I don't go through with this, Bobby is going to stay. I ran off to make a one-to-meet poll but came back to learn the weather was Gorgons. The weather is Gorgons. With the Caparellis. But if I do, I'm still not going to get him back, am I? They'll never forgive me. More hesitance. Right now we've got a lot of hesitance. Alright. 3. So I get to draw 3 cards. And 1, 2, 3. Okay. Ace of spades. During one of your earlier jobs, you inadvertently created a signature style or calling card. Will you use it today for this hit? I thought... Oh no. I think for a second that I see the kid in the reflection of a mirror coming down the hallway to the lobby. I instinctively... What's a good name for the gun? What's a good mob gun name? Instinctively reach for the gun name. I'm just thinking, like, wouldn't it be funny to have a gun that's just named Bloody Mary? Bloody Mary. Ooh, Sylvia's also good though. Bloody Mary is kind of too funny. Also, it goes with Philly Bagel. Because Bloody Mary and Bagel, I mean, you have them both for breakfast. Bloody Mary is very good, thank you. It's just funny to me to call a gun, like, bloody. Like, or any weapon, to just be, like, so, like, basic about it. I instinctively reach for Bloody Mary in my handgun. And feel a sense of panic. I want brunch now. For dinner today, I almost made chicken and waffles, and then I took too long to decide what I wanted, and then it was going to be too long for the waffles to be done. I feel a sense of panic when she's not there. She's my signature. I always kill with her, but not this time. This time I gotta be subtle. You can't, even a drunk coroner won't mistake a bullet wound for natural causes. Okay. Oh, I got 2 aces. I got an ace of spades, and then I also got an ace of clubs. Holy cow. You overhear the target's name. Looking over the front desk, you see it's someone else. What are the odds they have the exact same name? Oh, this is so good because it's like the last name. And I already thought, this is like kismet. Let's see, what's the last name? Mr. Caparelli? The desk clerk says, and I reach into my my breast pocket, almost popping the top off the vial before I realize it's not Benito, it's his brother. Fuck. I'm looking up a name for the brother. Ooh. Tommy. Let's do his brother Tommy. It's his brother Tommy. His brother Tommy. I thought Benito was supposed to be here with a dame. Okay. I think that's good for that. And then 4 of clubs. A stranger sits down next to you and attempts to make conversation. They seem friendly enough. What do they want to talk about? As I'm beginning to sweat through my suit, somebody sits down next to me. What do we think this person wants to talk about? As I'm beginning to sweat through my suit, somebody sits down next to me. It's always funny when it's just like a salesman or something. What would you... Okay, so if you saw somebody who just looked kind of nervous and was sitting in a hotel, what would you try to sell them? What would you think, like, oh, this is a person who can use what I've got? What would be funny? I barely register what he's saying until he I'm imagining like, oh, I've got it. Until he puts his hands on me. I jump, startled out of my thoughts. He's talking about my watch. Do I want to do... I guess I can do dialogue. He's talking about my watch. See... we all just want brunch. See, yours is running a bit slow with a... Oh, ad break. If you're seeing an ad right now, you can't hear me. What a weird way for me to say that. Okay, let me think. What's a good... That's a good time for me to think about watch brands, though. Let's see, watch brand. From the 20s. Watch brands from the 20s. I should be putting more 20s slang in here because I do love... let's see. The 1920s was the first real decade of the wristwatch. Top 10 of the Great Gatsby era wristwatches. Alright, let's see. What's one of these? Well, I don't want it to be Rolex. No. Belova. With a Belova, you never have to worry about that. The mechanisms are so finely tuned. There are the military. Something like, the American military even uses them. And you can take it into any of our locations to have it cleaned totally. Why can't I write? Why can't I write words? Totally free of charge. My watch is right. I snap. It's the hotel clock. That's... Oh, I should have said the watch is fast, right? But fast is the hotel clock that's slow. It's a hotel clock that's slow. I turn away. He doesn't get the hint. Well, it's fast compared to my Belova. He tries to show me his watch. I scan the room for another vantage point. One that Tommy won't notice me. Okay. So that's that round. So my highest one, I've got 2 aces, which are tied because they're each worth 3 points. I think I keep them both. Yes, keep all tied cards. Okay, so I keep both aces. So right now, I think hearts are still, I think I'm still hesitant for, oh, maybe not actually. No, I think it's clubs now. I think it's clubs, which is paranoid. There's too much going on around here. A lot of attention. Are you being set up, or is it just the nerves? Because with hearts, I only have 3 points, but with clubs, I have 4 points. Cool. Okay, so I'm paranoid again. Let's roll the dice. It could be, this could be it. This could be the time. The murder. 6. Not the murder. Or the ace of hearts is going to be the murder. This is it. Okay. So let's resolve these other ones first. I wonder if I think I'd probably just stop. So I won't draw 6. I'll just draw 3. Okay. 9 of clubs is first. Oh, interesting. Okay. Someone sits down at the table across from you and begins to read a paper. Who reads the paper these days? And why do they keep looking at you? Before I can get up, someone else sits down at my table. No, they're not at my table. They're at the table across from me. They're not, I don't think they're at my table across from me. Sits down near me. The closest table to where I'm sitting. She's reading a newspaper, but she can't seem to focus on it. Do I recognize her? Does she recognize me? I try not to meet her gaze. Okay. queen. Queen of clubs. A hotel staff member comes to check on you to make sure your needs are being attended to. They have a smile on their face. Is it sincere? The front desk. Okay. How much time has passed? I feel like I've been here forever. The front desk clerk is leaning over me, smiling. When did she get up? Is Tommy still around? I got too caught up in everything to notice. It depends. I'm getting close to wrapped up with this one. I would say usually ones like this are like an hour or so. Especially I feel like I'm always longer because I'm streaming them, so I get distracted and do other stuff. But like when I played Magical Year of a Teenage Witch, that was like a pretty long one. That was probably the longest one that I've done because it was like 3 streams or something. Yeah, they can be pretty short. And like this one you can also play like a shorter version or a longer version. So like when I set it up, I shuffled this whole deck of cards, and if you want it to be a longer game, you can put the ace card, the ace of hearts, towards the bottom, or you can put it towards the top, and that determines when the game will end. So it just depends. It depends on what you want to. Like if you want to take a long time to do it. Like it's been like an hour and 15 minutes. Okay. How much time has passed? I feel like I've been here forever. The front desk clerk is leaning over me, smiling. When did she get up? Is Tommy still around? I got too caught up in everything to notice. She asked me something. What did she ask me? I'm sorry. What did you say? I ask. Do you need to check in, sir? She's still smiling. But yes, depends on how you want to play them. If you're writing stuff out, you could write quite a lot and take a few hours. You can also just think through the prompts and write less. Prompts and write less. That's true too. Like I feel like I like to like write everything out because I think I kind of like to have something afterwards that like is a document. But you can also just like think about the prompts as you're going through, and then it's not as long. Like I played Princess with a Cursed Sword. That was probably one of the shorter ones I played because that was just an hour stream, I think. But this one's not going to be that much longer. Writing out would be easier. Yeah, I also, if I don't write stuff out, I like get so scatterbrained. I feel like so. And also like I'm like more of a writer anyway, so like I generally take these kind of games as like an excuse to like as a writing prompt for like a short story. So it exercises my writing muscles. Do you need to check in, sir? She's still smiling, but the smile is strained. Is she distracting me? Is she going to kill me? I weakly shake my head, standing up and shrugging off the watch salesman next to me was still going on and on. I'm fine. I say? I was waiting for someone, but I must be at the wrong place. I've gotta get out of here. I think I've been made. Okay, and then Ace of Hearts, the final blow. There is no Ace of Hearts prompt. When you draw the Ace of Hearts, the target has arrived. See time to kill, page 7 for details. Okay, so I am going to keep the... Oh, actually, out of all these, I guess I would keep the Ace of Hearts. So that's hesitant. Do I do that? Let me see. Let me see what I'm supposed to do. Time to kill. Eventually the Ace of Hearts will be drawn and your target will have arrived. Resolve any remaining cards that are drawn and then make... Oh, okay, so I still have 3 more cards, actually. I have 3 more cards to draw, because I did 6. So, should I do that, or should I... I'm just gonna do this. I already wrote, I've got to get it. No, I'll do the prompts. I'll do the prompts. So I've got a 2 of clubs. You glance up and recognize someone entering the lobby. They have bags with them. Who are they? Are they really a guest here? Okay, this has to be... I almost run into someone coming in as I'm leaving. Philly? He's older than the last time I saw him. And scruffier. He looks tired. Bobby, right? Bobby, I was just leaving. Don't let me bother you. I try to push past him. There's no way I can go through with this now that someone has recognized me. 6 of spades. It's not often you meet another person in the business, but during one job you competed with a rival over a hit. Who won out? Are you still rivals with them? It's gotta be, Bobby's gotta be the rival, right? He looks lost. Then angry. Then confused. Is there any happiness behind his eyes when he sees me? We used to have a friendly rivalry back when we both worked for, what is the boss's name? Sydney, before she went by 9 lives. Sydney had, oh no, maybe before we both worked for Sydney, even before she went by 9 lives. I was just starting out, having stumbled into things when when I was part of a robbery went wrong. I was the one to pull the trigger. And after that first kill, I figured might as well keep going if I found the first thing Yeah, this is a good playlist. This is all Kevin MacLeod. Kevin MacLeod, the MVP. I just keep going if I found the first thing I was good at without even really trying. Bobby and I were both competing to take out some low level I was gonna say boss, but then that's a video game. Some low level I don't want to do mob boss again because that's what I've already done so much of. I'll just say crook. Some low level crook who pissed the wrong person off. After Sydney hired me, I recommended Bobby for a job too. We caught him in in an alleyway, and after all was said and done, neither of us really knew who could take the credit for the kill. After Sydney hired me, I recommended Bobby for a job too. Okay. And then 8 of diamonds is the last one. I'm glad I kept going, actually, because I was going to stop, but these have been some good prompts. Despite this is an odd one. Despite this being a public space, you know how to be a ghost. Why aren't you worried about doing the hit here? I think I am worried about doing the hit here. I recommended Bobby for a job too. Why am I okay. Now this music is not quite what I want. I feel like I am worried I'm gonna get caught. No, this is not what I want either. Let's do this one. No, that's not right either. This is probably good. Okay. Fuck. Before he showed up, I thought I could get out of this without anyone being the wiser. Nobody knows me. A perk of having had so much Success. Once somebody encounters me, they don't live to talk about it. That's why I'm not worried. I'm not worried because I have 100% success rate of kills, except for the last time I tried to kill this mob boss. So, time to kill. Evaluate. Okay, resolve any remaining cards that are drawn, and then make your final decision. Okay, so I have a queen of clubs. That's the highest. So I think paranoid is still my highest instinct. Make the call. Do you go through with it? What are your instincts telling you? Does it even matter? Record your final moment. So this is I'm almost out the door. Bobby doesn't know why I was here. Nobody else has seen me. I can do this all again later. But then Bobby calls out to someone. What is the other guy's name? Benito. Benito, I wanna introduce you to someone. I turn around, and there he is. Benito. The kid. He doesn't look particularly young, but he's clean shaven and dressed pretty fashionably in a pinstripe suit. You gotta love a pinstripe suit. He puts his hand out to shake mine. I know what I have to do. My hand is in my breast pocket before I have even finished thinking about it. I pop the vial open. Bobby is talking. Phil is one of the best guys I've ever known. You gotta poach him from Sid like you did with me. I swear you won't regret it. He looks at me, and there's something else in his eyes. Sadness? Hope? I can't tell. I reach my hand out, or my gloved hand out to shake to shake, what is it, Benito? Benitos. Pleased to meet you, I say. And there we go. That's it. I went through with it. I put the poison on my hand. And I shook the hand of the mob boss. That was an hour and a half. Okay, so that was pretty good. This game was very good. If you're watching, you should get it if you don't already have it. It is in a bundle right now with a bunch of other of the writers' games. Thank you. I used to write a lot of short stories, so I really like doing single player games because it is like kind of a short story. I'm gonna read through the whole thing out loud because it's not that long. And while I'm doing that, if you want to play this game, you should get it for yourself. It's in a bundle right now. But also you could just get the game. It's called Time to Kill. It's by TTRPGs. And I'm gonna read this so that the whole experience of me reading is not just me haltingly reading as I'm writing. I'm sitting in the lobby of this hotel and I instinctively check my watch, even though I know I'm early. I'm always early. Being late in this profession is a good way to blow your cover. I look at my watch, and I look at the clock in the lobby and realize it's off by a lot. At first, I'm just irritated. I don't like an inaccurate clock. It's just my disposition. But then I start to worry. If this clock is off, are all the clocks in this two-bed hotel also off? What if my target sets their watch by this clock? Might be here a lot longer than I want. The longer I sit here, the more attention I draw. Fuck. Well, I guess I have time now to check this vial. It's in my breast pocket with my handkerchief. I pretend I need to blow my nose and discreetly look into my pocket. Still that light purple color. Good. I'm no chemist, so it took me a couple hours and a bunch of tries to get this mixture just right. Gun is easier, but this job paid well enough to make it worth my while. When it all comes down to it, I'm lucky to have been given another shot in the first place. The last time I tried to take down the kid, I rushed it. I tried to take him out with my handgun, but I didn't realize he wasn't alone until too late. I was able to get out by the skin of my teeth and was lucky enough they didn't see my face. But now they're all on high alert, hence the need for the poison and my gloves. Between then and now, I tried to take some discreet work, keep a low profile. The last guy I killed was an insurance job. Took that one out because I had to make it look natural too. Same method as this one. Seems like it worked out okay. His old lady let me know that she got the insurance money. I can't help thinking about that other offer. It's more money, but I've never taken a kidnapping job before. In my line of work, you really don't want the target around to talk about you later. Plus, you can never really trust the FBI. The longer I sit here, the more I realize that this hotel not only looks ratty, it smells terrible too. Why on earth someone like Benito Caparelli would be staying here, I have no idea. Makes me wonder why Sydney at 9 Lives Mongelli even sees him as a threat. After all, she's got money to stay wherever she wants. My first ever job was one of her personal bodyguards. And that was the first time I ever left the country, too. I spent a summer with her in Greece. Mykonos. Oh, I didn't even spell this right. Mykonos, more specifically. The weather was gorgeous, and we had all the calamari we could eat. It didn't smell like sweat and dirty dishes in that hotel, that's for sure. I shake my head to stop thinking about Greece. That was the last time I saw Bobby before he defected. Yeah, that's why 9 Lives wants Benito dead so bad. He's the one who ruined everything, split us all up. He's not gonna understand why I gotta do this. He sees the kid as an older brother. If I don't go through with this, Bobby's gonna stay with the Caparellis. But if I do, I'm still not gonna get him back, am I? He'll never forgive me. I think for a second that I see the kid in the reflection of a mirror coming down the hallway to the lobby. I instinctively reach for Bloody Mary, my handgun, and feel a sense of panic when she's not there. She's my signature. I always kill with her, but not this time. This time I gotta be subtle. Even a drunk coroner won't mistake a bullet wound for natural causes. Mr. Caparelli, the desk clerk says, and I reach into my breast pocket, almost popping the top off the vial, before I realize it's not Benito, it's his brother Tommy. Fuck. I thought Benito was supposed to be here with the dame. As I'm beginning to sweat through my suit, somebody sits down next to me. I barely register what he's saying until he puts his hands on me. I jump, startled out of my thoughts. He's talking about my watch. See, yours is running a bit fast. With a Belova, you never have to worry about that. The mechanisms are so finely tuned, the American military even uses them. And you can take And you can take it into any of our locations to have it cleaned, totally free of charge. My watch is right, I snap. It's the hotel clock that's slow. I turn away, but he doesn't get the hint. Well, it's fast compared to my Belova. He tries to show me his watch. I scan the room for another vantage point, one that Tommy won't notice me. Before I can get up, someone else sits down near me, the closest table to where I'm sitting. She's reading a newspaper, but she can't seem to focus on it. Do I recognize her? Does she recognize me? I try not to meet her gaze. How much time has passed? I feel like I've been here forever. The front desk clerk is leaning over me, smiling. When did she get up? Is Tommy still around? I got too caught up in everything to notice. She asked me something. What did she ask me? I'm sorry, what did you say? I ask. Do you need to check in, sir? She's still smiling, but her smile is strained. Is she distracting me? Is she gonna kill me? I weakly shake my head, standing up and shrugging off the watch salesman next to me, still going on and on. I'm fine, I say. I was waiting for someone, but I must be at the wrong place. I gotta get out of here. I think I've been made. I almost run into someone as I'm leaving. Someone coming in as I'm leaving. Philly? He's older than the last time I saw him and scruffier. He looks tired. Bobby, I was just leaving. Don't let me bother you. I try to push past him. There's no way I can go through with this now that somebody's recognized me. He looks lost, then angry, then confused. Is there any happiness behind his eyes when he sees me? We used to have a friendly rivalry before we both worked for Sydney, and even before she went by 9 Lives. I was just starting out, having stumbled into things when I was part of a robbery gone wrong. I was the first one to pull the trigger, and after that first kill, I figured, might as well keep going if I found the first thing I was good at without even really trying. Bobby and I were both competing to take out some low-level crook who pissed the wrong person off. We caught him in an alleyway, and after all was said and done, neither of us really know who could take the credit for the kill. After Sydney hired me, I recommended Bobby for a job too. Fuck. Before he showed up, I thought I could get out of this without anyone being the wiser. Nobody knows me, a perk of having had so much success. Once somebody encounters me, I'll live to talk about it. I'm almost out the door. Bobby doesn't know why I was here. Nobody else has seen me. I can do this all again later. But then, Bobby calls out to someone. Benito! I want to introduce you to someone. I turn around and there he is. Benito the Kid. He doesn't look particularly young, but he's clean-shaven, dressed pretty fashionably in a pinstripe suit. He puts his hand out to shake mine. I know what I have to do. My hand is in my breast pocket before I even finish thinking about it. I pop the vial open. Bobby's talking. Phil is one of the best guys I've ever known. You gotta poach him from Sid like you did with me. I swear you won't regret it. He looks at me and there's something else in his eyes. Sadness? Hope? I can't tell. I reach my gloved hand out to shake Benito's. Pleased to meet you, I say. And that's it. That's Time to Kill. I realize I never actually put in the text that the poison is absorbed through the skin. I didn't actually ever make that explicit. I just thought it to myself. Absolute fire. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for coming and hanging out. I was thinking about doing something else after I did this, if it was short, like maybe working on D&D stuff, but I've been sitting at my computer all day, so I think I'm gonna raid somebody. Let me see who's live. Let's see. Oh, hey, let's go raid, Captain Freestar, Tisha. Tisha's playing Kingdom Hearts. Tisha does art streams. She's been on this stream before. And she also plays, not on her channel, but on another channel. She plays tabletop RPG. She plays D&D. So let's give her a raid. Captain Freestar. Let's go over there. If you are a subscriber, you can use this raid message to say hello to Tisha when you get over there. If you are not a subscriber, you can use this message. Just copy and paste what Moobot has. And we'll go say hello to Tisha. I'm not going to be live on this Saturday. So my next stream is going to be next Wednesday, which will either be Minecraft or tabletop stuff. We'll see. We'll see what it ends up being. But thanks everyone so much for hanging out. This was great. This is a very good game. And I'll see you all later. Bye.